everybody out there, this is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another College Football 25 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we're going to be breaking down part 3 of the Stories of the Week promo in Cut 25. Let's go ahead and jump right on into it. We're going to do this video in a little bit of a reverse order compared to our normal videos, and we're going to start with pack offers because normally these Conference Stories booster packs are fairly solid. They're roughly like 400 to 450 points, which is a little bit under $5. I'm not saying they're glitched by any means. They've just been pretty kind to a lot of people. So we're going to go ahead and open it up right off the rip and see if we can get lucky. They basically give you BND cards, and for those of you that are not aware what a BND card is, and my apologies for not explaining it, I saw some people in the comments of prior videos asking what that meant. BND is basically a card that can either play on your team or be quick sold for a minimal amount of training. You can't put these cards into sets, you can't auction them on the auction house, so you know, whatever you get out of this, you're kind of stuck with unless you want to take the low training value. We're getting a good animation. Could we get an 86, 87? Let's see. We got an 83 overall Jeremy James, but honestly, at right tackle, he might be an upgrade for the squad that we have currently, so that's not a bad pull. If you guys open this one up, let me know if you had any luck down below in the comment section. We will go over all of the cards and the rest of the content, but since we're in the story, might as well cover the rest of the packs. So we have a $100 pack that's going to give you 5 Conference Story volume packs, and then a topper of an 82 plus overall player. Again, they did it for Ultimate Alumni, and I was pretty happy about that. I don't want to see any $100 bundles in the game that don't guarantee a champion. Now, I don't know what's in a volume pack. Let's go ahead and find out, because you do have these individually as well. For $25, you're going to get 7 71 plus uncommon players. I guess that's why they named it a volume pack, because you're getting a lot of cards. 2 80 plus Conference Stories of the Week players, and then 1 82 plus. So you do get 10 cards within one pack, and the pack itself is $25 if you buy one individually. The $100 bundle, you get 5 of them, so it is better value to buy this bundle, but I don't think this promo is good enough, and the cards are pretty solid this week, but I just don't, I wouldn't spend $100 on this. Not when Ultimate Alumni has been pretty good, Legends have been solid. I would kind of save the big bundles if you're going to open one up this week for those promos, or even in case you missed it, which will be dropping tomorrow. That one tends to feature more players that you're probably familiar with that currently in the NFL or played in the NFL at some point. There's also a regular pack for 43,000 coins, or about $7.50. I always avoid these. The singular packs, especially if you spend your coins on them, are usually a big waste. So those are your pack offers for today's content drop. If you're no money spent, you definitely want to make sure you're playing through these Stories of the Week solos, because ultimately they're going to lead to a free 84 overall card, and at this moment you can get this free card up to an 83. So we're now into the third drop of this one, and if you take a look at the Milestone Rewards, basically we get 30 stars every week. So because we got 3 weeks, 3 times 30 is 90. I knew that because I'm good at math. You'll notice here that at tier 3, which is 30 stars, tier 6, which is 60 stars, notice a trend here, and then tier 9, which is 90 stars, you're going to get a Stories of the Week token. 3 weeks ago when this promo first came out, you should have received a welcome pack. That welcome pack gives you an 80 overall left end Nick Scourton, and as you play through those solos and earn those tokens, you place them into his upgrade path. Unfortunately, I've been neglecting those solos. We're going to get to them eventually, but every time you get a token from the solo challenges, he goes up 1 in overall, and we're now up to 3 weeks, so you can get him to an 83. He will be an 84 by next week, and I do think this promo might come to an end by then as we get ready to kick off the college football season. This might be like the precursor to the Team of the Week promo, which in Madden typically features players who had like a good week in the NFL. I'm really hoping that we see the same thing for college football, and it kind of seems that we're trending that way. So make sure you're playing your solos to get this free 84 overall. Now, the cards that came out today, there's a couple good budget options. Let's talk about the higher priced items. So the set requirements are going to be the same here, where you need 4 83 overall Stories of the Week players, and then any 82 from any promo. It can be a Core Elite, it can be a Stories of the Week 82 overall. You put all 5 of those cards into the set. In return, you're going to get an 85 plus. Now, the cards that came out today are 86 overall champions, and we got an 87 overall LTD. But yes, yesterday I put out a video talking about some really good budget options and also told you to hold off on purchasing any Story of the Week cards, especially the 85 overalls and up, because I would assume with the cards that came out today, there's going to be a good amount of people that are going to be completing this set going after the cards that came out today, but instead they're going to be getting the older cards and they're going to get frustrated and list them on the auction house, and everybody's probably going to undercut each other. So my main point of saying all of that is if you were looking for some of the 85s or last week's 86s from this promo, because of this set, they might be a little bit cheaper today, and that's why I recommended waiting. Now, not only did we get a couple champion cards and an LTD, we'll go over to the catalog here. The LTD is Caleb Downs, which I'm not sure. I want to do a comparison here. Very good card. 86 speed, 6 foot even, 86 zone, 86 man, 81 hit power. I am curious to see how this card stacks up against free safety Minkah Fitzpatrick. So early on, content's only been out for about 15 minutes. He's about $750K, pretty pricey there. If we compare him to Minkah, they got the same speed. Minkah's a little bit taller. Acceleration is the same. Caleb definitely has much better tackle there, which can be important. Minkah has much better play rec, a little bit better on the man coverage side for Caleb Downs. Zone is exactly the same. Hit power is the same. So to me, if you compare the two prices, I'm going with Minkah all day, because I'm sure this card is going to drop the price on the Minkah card a little bit. And this one, especially at the current price that it's at right now, very good card, but I wouldn't recommend paying that much for it. The two champion cards that you can get from the set if you happen to get lucky, and I misspoke earlier, we didn't get 86 overalls last week. We got 85s last week and the week before. This is the first time that we're getting 86 champions and an 87 overall LTD from this promo, but we have Colston Loveland, 86 overall tight end, 84 speed, pretty solid run block at 73. The route running and the catching is all good, and he is 6'5". I would probably still stay with Amaro at tight end because he's a little bit faster and definitely going to be much cheaper, but overall pretty solid looking card there. And then we have another quarterback. Now, more than likely today, definitely tomorrow, I'm going to drop a video on the best quarterbacks in the game for every single budget. This is a really good pocket passer, and with the way that this game plays, with the speed of it, 78 speed isn't incredibly slow. Like, he's still going to be able to move when you need him to move. I love the 86 throw power, 85 short, 85 mid, 83 deep. If they would have bumped that deep throw up to 85 as well, that would have been good. But this is probably one of the better pocket passers in the game. And like I said, be on the lookout for a video that goes over the best quarterbacks in the game currently at every single budget for you guys if you're in the market for a quarterback. So, two pretty solid champions, pretty good LTD, but I think today's drop is more about the budget cards. First, we have another free safety here in King Mac, only 5'10". You know, that could be a little bit of a problem, but 85 speed. I dropped a Budget Beast video yesterday, and the common trend was that it was very hard to find cards above an 83 speed for a reasonable price. I don't know what the pricing on this one will be right off the rip, but you get 85 speed here. 82 zone is really good. You're probably not going to want to put him in man coverage, but this is a pretty solid budget option from the drop today. And we got one other one. Wide receiver Jeremiah Smith out of Ohio State. He's going to give you 6'3" height with 85 speed, 83 catching. His deep route running's really good. Short and mid, kind of trash. I don't know how impactful that's going to be on the field, like in a bad way. I don't know if he's never going to get open, but if you're on a budget, you're looking to add a little bit of speed, I think those two guys, one on offense and one on defense, will be some pretty good pickups for you. Looking through the rest of the cards that came out, there's, you know, a bunch of like offensive and defensive linemen, outside linebackers, most of them not very good, but I think the two that we just covered, and of course the champions and the LTD's pretty solid. So this might end up going down as the best stories of the week content drop that we've had so far, and I do think we're going to get one more, and then after that it's probably going to come to an end to pave the lane or pave the way for a team of the week type of promo once the college football season kicks off. No new objectives added into the season 1 field pass today, but if you missed my videos from yesterday, obviously the daily objectives updated, but some other things were added in yesterday. We got a new season 1 objective in there. Conference stories got updated yesterday as well, along with In Case You Missed It, and of course that promo will be dropping tomorrow. We should get teasers tonight on Twitter at about 8 p.m. Eastern time. Ultimate Alumni on Friday, because they did drop the content schedule yesterday, and Legends on Sunday. So there you have it. That's the content. Like I said, pretty good content drop. I wouldn't rush to spend money on it, but for all of you out there on a budget, you might be able to find some gems today. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.